Right, we've got a breaking story this morning and it's happening as we speak. We're crossing to our reporter, but just to give you a little bit of background as to what's going on, police and court officials are busy attaching houses and cars that belong to KwaZulu-Natal ANC Deputy Chairperson Mike Mabuyakhulu. They're still in the house right now. We've got our reporter who's standing just outside, Mlungisi Khumalo. What's happening is they're basically saying that the Deputy Chairperson of the ANC, Mike Mabuyakhulu, and 7 other suspects are believed to be involved in money laundering and corruption. You'll remember that Mabuyakhulu is, of course, the former MEC for Economic Development, Tourism and Environmental Affairs in KZN. Mlungisi, talk to us about what's going on. You say that they are in the house currently and the raid is taking place right now, this obviously being a surprise raid.
Okay, hi Leanne. What I can tell you at the moment is that we got here at around 6 a.m. this morning after receiving a tip-off that members of the court officials as well as the police were going to make their way into the house of the ANC's current Deputy Chairperson, Mr. Mike Mabuyakhulu. You also remember that Mabuyakhulu is also the former MEC for Economic Development, Tourism and Environmental Affairs. Now, this case emanates from a case which actually happened just a few years ago, whereby it is believed that Mabuyakhulu and 7 other suspects were involved in a case of money laundering and corruption. Now, you also remember that there was a contract that came out of a jazz festival which was supposed to take place. Now, we also recall that some of the services provided were actually paid out money which goes up to a tune of up to 28 million rand. And now we also recall that that jazz festival, however, did not take place. So now this morning, members of the police as well as court officials are now here to try and attach some of Mabuyakhulu's belongings, which also involve cars and houses as well. And we also understand that the similar attachments are also happening simultaneously in other parts of the province, namely Durban. Now, you'll also recall that some of the 7 other suspects who are involved in this particular case are known business people. Just to name a few is Mabeleni Ntuli, of course, who is also said to be involved in this scandal as well. Now, we also recall that Mabuyakhulu has already appeared in court twice already at the Durban Crimes and Commercial Court, where he appeared twice, and we understand that the case at the moment is currently ongoing due to investigation. And also, just to give you also a brief background in Mabuyakhulu's career, you also understand that during his time as MEC in the province, this is when this thing actually took place. Now, the question is, how is this going to shape Mabuyakhulu's political future? We also understand that Cyril Ramaphosa, the president of the ANC, made it categorically clear, saying that they are going to vet some of their members, in particular the leaders, ensuring that they are not involved in any corrupt activities. So will this maybe dwindle, or will this ensure that Mabuyakhulu's political future does not go on? Well, we still have to see about that, Leanne.
All right, Mlungisi, so just give us a sense of where you are. Are you in Durban currently? Is that where the house of the Deputy Chair is?
Well, currently we are in Mpangeni, which is the house of Mabuyakhulu, but we understand that the other raids are actually taking place simultaneously in other parts of the province, namely Durban and the Bluff. And we've also gotten words from the Hawks that they are also there raiding one of the houses of prominent businessman, Mabeleni. And we also understand so far that they've already attached some of his very, very expensive cars as well, Leanne.
All right, we're going to leave it there. We're going to cross over to you if there's any more to report on. But just a clarity there, it's not in Durban, it's in Mpangeni, as we've got some clarification from our reporter there, who's on the scene following this raid that's currently taking place on Mike Mabuyakhulu's home. And this is taking all, some assets belonging to him, believed to be involved in corruption. So stay tuned, we'll bring you more on that story as well as more. We're going to bring you sports news after our headline bulletin, but let's take a break quickly.